I want to share with you today just a quote from a book that I read. Hopefully this quote will help inspire within you something powerful the way it did within me. So here's a quote. I will just read it for you. I would dare to make more mistakes next time. I would relax. I would limber up. I'd be sillier than I've been this trip. I would take fewer things seriously. I would take more trips. I would climb more mountains and swim more rivers. I would eat more ice cream and less beans. I would perhaps have more actual troubles, but fewer imaginary ones. You see, I'm one of those people who was sensible and sane, hour after hour, day after day. Oh, I've had my moments. If I had it to do over again, I would have more of them. In fact, I would have nothing else. Just moments, one after another, instead of living so many years ahead of each day. I've been one of those persons who never goes anywhere without a thermometer, a hot water bottle, a raincoat, and a parachute. If I could do it all over again, I would travel lighter than I have. If I had my life to live over, I would start barefoot earlier in the spring and stay that way in the fall. I would go to more dances. I would ride more merry-go-rounds. I would pick more daisies. 85-year-old Nadine Stair. And this quote really spoke to me. And I just feel this calling to talk about this because when we think about our lives, wherever you are, just think about it. When you are 85, if you live that long, even 5-10 years from now, how will things look? How will you see your life? And what things would you wish you had done or went after versus the things that you wish you didn't do? By the way, this is a book about stocks, okay? So unless you get off from looking at stocks like me over here, I would recommend it, but otherwise you may not be interested. But it does have a lot of life wisdom. Apart from a lot of charts, it has a lot of quotes, okay? So, one more quote from this actually same page that I'm gonna give you is, the question isn't who's going to let me. The question is who's going to stop me. If you're living your life and you're looking to go after your dreams, if you're looking to accomplish something, if you're looking to do something, the question is not who's going to let you, because this is your life and you get to choose what kind of experience you get to have. Of course, within ethical standards, but the only one stopping you from achieving whatever you want, doing whatever you want, releasing whatever you want is yourself, consciously or not. And so the only one really holding you back is your own limitations, it's your own programming. Today, by the way, I'm sorry if I'm nasally, I just got back from work. And when I was at work, I was bored on my phone, so I pulled up a tarot card by a randomizer, and that card basically said that it's time to let go of your old story. And we live our lives looking through the lens of the creations that has initially been imposed onto us as kids by our parents and our environment, but then we adopt it and we create a story of the way that we believe things have to be, of the way that we believe we are. You believe yourself to be a certain person because this is how you have been. This is the way that you have been conditioned, and your past has in a way dictated your brain to perceive reality through a certain lens of reality, limitations and possibilities being only concoctions of your own imagination and creations. It's not actually the reality of life. The reality of life is that you get to choose it. You can re-script yourself. You can re-script your entire life by simply choosing different set of belief, by choosing different perspectives, and by expanding your own consciousness and your own mind. And this is available to all of us. And I was really reflecting on this too, and I hope that this somehow all ties in together. I don't believe in randomness. The more I live, the more I see that every single thing that occurs somehow serves a purpose. It's here to help us grow. And even the things that we have we still choose. I don't always choose things consciously, but I'm aware that unconsciously, on some level, it's a result of your vibration and energy. So just being mindful of that and being aware of that, we are in control of our lives, just not in the way that we thought. But you can go after what you want, because it's not who's going to let you. Okay, you don't need permission to quit or pursue whatever it is that you want. The only permission you need is essentially from God, universe, creation, and yourself. Of course, then again within ethical standards, okay? But I'm speaking about the little things when you're 85, if you live that long. Without making this video too dark, I will just say that we don't know how long we have on this earth. And we don't know how long the people that we love have on this earth. And we sometimes take them for granted. And we think, oh, I hope audio of this is okay. And we think, oh, this person who is annoying to me right now over this small little thing is going to be with me forever. And it's not until you experience the shock of understanding that they may not, that you really wake up to this. And my hope is that you don't have to experience such a shock to realize and appreciate every single person in your life as well as yourself, because you have your own human to go through life with. You're here to know yourself, because everyone is essentially a reflection of you. It's like we all live inside of our own universes, and you cannot see yourself without a mirror. If there was no mirror for you to look into, how would you know how you look? You need a mirror to reflect to you who you are. So similarly, the way we have physical mirrors, we have people. People are not what you perceive them to be, for the most part. Some people have these psychic gifts. They can look at you down through your bone. But for the most part, what people perceive in you and what you perceive in them is a reflection of each other. It's not the inherent truth. So I believe that we can't fully know other people. We only know ourselves through other people. And so with that, we can release the judgments, we can appreciate everything, and simply take the moment where you are right now and do this exercise. Look at your present situation as if you only have a few days and you've lived your life. What would you wish you had done? What would you wish you haven't done? How would you go about your life if you knew that it has an expiration date? That is actually a mysterious date, and you never know what it is, but it just has an expiration date. How would you live your life? I love you.